What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment, guys. And I decided to bring back the monthly tier list. I don't know how many months in a row I'm going to do this, but I got to thinking to myself, I watched a lot of stuff that came out in the month of October. So I wanted to do a tier list and just kind of, bring all of these titles that I watched together and rank them for you guys and let you know what's the most worth it that came out in the month of October 2023, what's the least worth it, and just go through them all here today. Now, one thing I want to go ahead and say to you guys, I actually did I did an August tier list. I did it on a live stream, but I did not do September. I thought about combining September and October in this tier list, but I was like, that would be so many titles, and I don't want this video to be all day. But one thing I want to promote, guys, is tonight, live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be back on this channel to do the September roundtable, and we will be covering September and October titles on that roundtable. And here's the promo image. We got an incredible lineup of guests that are going to be joining us to talk about all the great releases of September and October. Great 4Ks, great Blu-rays, just tons of stuff that came out. We're going to be talking about it all tonight, guys. But before we get into this video, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want all this great physical media content or perfectly average, adequate physical media content, I guess, maybe not always great, but I do try to entertain and inform. Hit the subscribe button, also hit the like button, and let me know what some of your favorite titles were down below in the description. So let's make this a little bit bigger. Let me make this a little bit bigger. And right here, I'm showing 22. So there's a couple of these. I decided to put steelbooks in there. Even if I didn't watch them, I was like, I'm going to put the steelbooks in and we're going to judge it based on the packaging alone. Now, some of them I did watch, but I have multiple reviews on my channel for a lot of this stuff that I'm going to talk about. Some of it I just talked about on a live stream. So some of it you'll probably hear me talk about for the first time. But 22 titles in total we're going to be talking about and ranking for the month of October. So yeah, a lot of good stuff that came out. We got The Mist, Scream 3, Night of the Demons set, Rosemary's Baby, It Came from Outer Space, The Blob, just tons of box sets this month. Like I am absolutely exhausted. Like people don't understand sometimes. Like, yeah, I make YouTube content. I try to watch as many movies as I can, but like it takes time to do this stuff on YouTube, and I don't always have the most time to watch stuff. So I really had to crunch and get down on it to watch everything because there were so many like 4 film box sets, 5 film box sets, like 3 packs, Night of the Demons, 3 of those movies I did in one review. There was just so much, guys, to watch this month, which is always a great problem to have. But let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I don't want this to be all day. I've got I've got 5 tiers that you can notice. I got buy it now. I've got get it soon, which buy it now means you get it right now. Like don't wait. Don't wait 1 second. Like as soon as you get done watching this video, hell, before you get done watching this video, as soon as I put it in buy it now, go buy it and then come back and finish the video. That's what you need to do. Buy it immediately, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's a top tier release. Then I got get it soon, which means it's a good release. I enjoyed it. Maybe it's a great release, but it's not something you necessarily need like right away. So I'll say get it soon is the next. You have great, excellent, top tier with buy it now. Then you have very good with get it soon. Then there's wait for a sale, which means it might be a good release, but you can wait for a sale. There's a better price around the corner. And then below that is it's decent. I liked it enough. I enjoy the release. I'm somewhat happy it's in my collection. Um, but it might not be worth picking up at all for most people. Not everybody's like me and just wants a bunch of junk and trash in their collection. So, decent, but it's probably not worth picking up at all. And then the last one is the place where physical media goes to die. And I'm going to be honest, I, I don't think there's anything in this that I would put there. I don't think there's anything. I just kind of put it there to have a bottom spot. Now, if I keep doing these, there may be something that eventually goes there, but I'm looking at all these titles, and I don't think that anything needs to go in that spot from what I'm seeing. But let's go ahead and start with The Mist. The Mist came out on 4K with this beautiful steelbook right here, which I got. I did not get the 4K copy. I'm not going to put it in buy it right now. I'm putting it in buy it now, but that's not what I should put it in. The Mist 4K, it definitely looked a lot better than the Blu-ray. Um, with this 4K steelbook, I feel like it might still be available, but you probably have to wait for reissue. So we're really just talking about the standard slipcover here. But I'll put this and get it soon. It was a nice release. Um, it's not an excellent release. It's not a buy it now, but it's get it at some point. Get it soon. It's pretty good. The Mist on 4K was a good release. I do have a review up on the channel. Scream 3. I would also put that in, get it soon. It's a good release. I thought the transfer looked good, but I'm pretty sure that Steelbook is still available as well. You can probably still get that on Amazon. But I think last I looked, it was upwards of $30. I got it for 22, so I don't know why they raised the price so much. That was kind of weird. But definitely a great transfer on that. All the screams that Paramount has done have just looked good. So I think that was perfectly in line with the last two they did. So that's a good one. The Wicker Man 4K Steelbook, which is the only way you can get it in the States, is this 4K Steelbook. There was no slipcover version. Hopefully, there's still some available. I thought the restoration on this was mind blowing, but you had to get through the first 30 minutes first. But there's a lot of good new special features here from the Studio Canal release that were ported over to the US release. So it's definitely a release worth getting. I love the movie. I think it's one of the best films um, ever. Like, I just love it so much. Probably one of my favorite horror films. So I'll put it and get it soon, if only for the limited nature of the Steelbook release. Night of the Demons 1 on 4K. It looked great. Looked absolutely great. New special features. I got to give that a top tier. I'll put Night of the Demons 4K, even though it'll probably be cheaper at some points. I'm not going to put wait for the sale. You need Night of the Demons on 4K. It's an absolutely stunning release, and they added new features despite the fact that they released the movie already on Blu-ray from Screen Factory, but they added new stuff in to this release. So that's probably the most perfect Screen Factor release, to be honest, that they've done all year. Because of that, the new features and the transfer was immaculate. The movie's super fun. Love the movie as well. Really more of a Halloween film, and we're kind of past Halloween. But you can watch it next year. You need to own it in your collection now because it's so great. All right. Night of the Demons 2. This is a I like this movie a lot. I feel like you can wait for the sale on this one. And Night of the Demons 3, I can't in good conscience recommend the movie. I feel like a lot of people, if you're a hardcore Night of the Demons fan and you just want all the movies in the collection and you're not afraid of, I don't want to say so bad it's good movies, just kind of bad movies, but you can get some entertainment value out of them. If you're not afraid of that kind of stuff, then yeah, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it. But for most people, the general audience, I think the second one is definitely worth watching. Not as good as the first, but it's definitely worth watching. And so yeah, I'm happy with that placement. Wait for the sale for the second one. It's a good release, but still a little bit pricey for a Blu-ray. That really should have been 4K, but there's some really good special features in it as well. And the third one, again, it's not a place where physical media goes to die. The movie's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. It's decent, but probably not worth it for some people. The Megan 4K Steelbook. This thing is probably sold out by now. So I did pop this in just to check out the picture quality. I didn't watch it in its entirety. I like the Steelbook a lot. I really like the Steelbook a lot. I don't want to put this in a buy it right now, but I'll say get it soon. And if the Steelbook's sold out, I'll apply that to the slipcover release of Megan because I thought the 4K looked pretty good. I mean, it's a modern film, so it's like the difference between Blu-ray and 4K with a lot of modern films doesn't really feel like a ton. But it looked good. It looked good for sure. And definitely they should have put that out when the first Blu-ray came out, to be honest. Rosemary's Baby is definitely a wait for the sale. I was not blown away by the transfer of Rosemary's Baby. I was not. I love the movie. The movie's like one of my favorite horror movies, just like The Wicker Man. But I thought the transfer was fine. I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was great, and there were audio issues. There's a disc replacement program in place right now, so you probably would just want to wait till they reissue all the discs, so you don't have to deal with that pain in the ass. There's nothing new in terms of special features. It wasn't that much to begin with, but I think that you can get this for probably like 15 bucks at some point. It would be a little bit more worth it. And again, wait until they do the disc and fix the audio issues and then grab it then. But Rosemary's Baby, I love the movie, but the release I was not blown away with. I do have a standalone review of that on the channel. So I'll say wait for the sale on that one. It came from outer space. Um, I gotta be honest, I'm really struggling with this one because I loved it. I thought the movie was awesome, and I need to watch more movies like this from the '50s, like creature features, outer space alien invasion movies from the '50s. I thought the transfer though was just out of this world incredible. I thought Universal did such a great job on that. Black and white movie, looked great, sounded great. It included the Blu-ray with a 3D as well, so that was very cool. And it's not very expensive. It's like 19.99. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in, buy it now. I think it came from outer space is awesome. I really thought it was a great release. So I'm gonna put it top tier. I think it's great. I think it's great. Well, I just don't know. This is very difficult. I'm gonna say get it soon. I'm gonna say get it soon because again, it's not very expensive. I feel like it might go down in price just a little bit. Just a little bit. Um, get it soon. I feel comfortable putting it there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. I know. The Blob on 4K is a wait for the sale. I love the movie, but I just didn't see too much of a difference in the picture quality. I mean, I thought the Blu-ray looked really good too. Um, but yeah, I thought it looked good. It definitely looked better, but I don't know. It just didn't feel like the as big of a jump as like Night of the Demons or Night of the Comet or My Bloody Valentine. Those are all incredible transfers. I didn't see that in the Blob. I love the movie. It's a great movie, but I'll say wait for the sale on the Blob. I think you can get it for a little bit cheaper in a Screen Factory sale down the line. And I think it's like $31 right now. Pumpkinhead, very good restoration, fun movie. Again, it's a wait for the sale. It's a wait for the sale. I thought this was a very good restoration. I thought it looked great. Um, but it wasn't blow away like some of the other Screen Factory transfers I've seen. The Hitchcock 4K collection. I'm gonna say buy it now. I'm gonna say buy it now, and I'm gonna tell you why, because it's on Groove right now for 55 bucks, and there's 5 movies on 4K. And the 3 that I watched looked excellent, especially Rope and The Man Who Knew Too Much were just some of the best restorations I've seen all year. I did a review on this. I did not watch Torn Curtain or Topaz in their entirety. I checked out the restorations. They looked great. So for me, it's a great release. I love the universal packaging. I really like the envelope style packaging. I think it looks cool. You get the Blu-ray, you get the 4K, so there's 10 discs in here, tons of special features. Nothing new, but just well, actually, there was a new one on The Man Who Knew Too Much, I think. I think that was a new one. So one new special feature, but I thought that was a really good release. And I recommend you buy it right now. Buy it from Groove, 55 bucks for 5 4Ks. It's definitely worth it. The value is there. And the movies that I saw were really good. Liked them all. So yeah, I give that one top honors. I thought it was a great release. Transformers. This is a cool steelbook, but it's already on sale, and the steelbook will probably be on sale. So I'll say wait for the sale for Transformers. I saw it in the theaters. I really liked the movie though. Cujo, very solid. Very solid restoration. I thought it looked great. Tons of great features from the Eureka release. And I say get it soon. Maybe you don't have to get it right away, but definitely get it soon. Red Dragon is a really good release as well. Thought it looked really fantastic. Really enjoyed the movie. And I hadn't seen Red Dragon since the theaters, I think, and I was kind of taken by it. I was like, I really enjoy this. It's not Silence of the Lambs great, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie. I'll say get it soon. I'll put it with Cujo. I'd say it's right in there with Cujo, Red Dragon. All right, so the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. This is a hard one because I don't even know if these are available anymore. But if it was available, I'd say get it soon because I thought it was a great release. Or not get it soon, but buy it now. It's a great release. I hope it's still available somewhere. I hope they re-release it like in a smaller scaled down release so people can just get the movies on 4K because they all looked good. I think the weakest one was probably the third one, but 1 and 2 looked great. The fourth one looked great. The first one was just like mind blowing. I thought it looked excellent, but a lot of new special features to dig into, new commentaries. You have the work prints of Bloodline, which is very cool. So yeah, great release by Arrow Video. The packaging was just outstanding. I have to put that in top honors. Buy it right now. Barbie on 4K. It looked great, fantastic 4K, but 100% wait for the sale. This thing already dropped $5. It'll drop more soon, but I actually thought Warner Bros. Did a good job with that release. Looked great, and there was actually a good amount of special features as well. And the Freaks box set, there's a sale going on right now. Criterion, get it soon. Get it before the sale ends. I really loved Freaks. You can get this for $35. You have two really excellent silent films directed by Todd Browning. So yeah, I recommend getting Freaks for sure. Get it soon. Get it before the Criterion sale ends. Godzilla, really like this Steelbook. And I like this movie. I like this movie a lot. And but I haven't watched the 4K. It's a good Steelbook though. I say get it soon. I say get it soon. Mission Impossible. I like this movie. Definitely wait for the sale. I didn't think the transfer was strong, very strong at all, really. Which is kind of weird for a new movie, but um, and the movie's really good. I like the movie, but this one will drop in price. Wait for the sale. Toxic Avenger 4K collection, guys. These movies are super fun. They're super fun. The transfers are ridiculously awesome. Um, it's way too pricey though. It's hard to recommend buy it now. It's way too pricey. But I say get it soon. I say get it soon. It's a good release. It's a good release. Transfers look great. Packaging isn't nothing to write home to mom about though. Nothing to write home to mom about. All right, so Mother's Day. I just watched Mother's Day last night. This is a new Vinegar Syndrome release. I thought the restoration on this was just outstanding. Just outstanding. The slipcover is incredible. The movie's really fun. I didn't love the movie, but it's really fun. And there's so many special features. There's tons of new interviews. Um, and there's archival stuff. Vinegar Syndrome, they just know how to do their releases. Look, I gotta put Mother's Day. I gotta put it in and buy it now. Even though there's a Vinegar Syndrome sale coming, I think it's worth it to buy it now, just in case the slipcover sells out. It's a great slipcover, and I think it's like $32 or something right now. But like the work that Vinegar Syndrome puts into these 4K restorations is second to none. Like I was, my jaw was on the floor watching that last night. I was like, how does a movie from 1980, the movie was filmed at the same time as Friday the 13th, and I like the Friday the 13th 4K. I'm a defender of it, but the Friday the 13th 4K doesn't look nothing like Mother's Day on 4K. Like Mother's Day on 4K looked insanely good. I was like, how does this look like a movie that was it looked better than some movies I watched that come out today. It just looked incredible. Like there was a couple of weak spots you could tell they couldn't fully restore it, but like overall, Mother's Day was just like looked incredible. So freaking good. And the movie I really enjoyed too. I got a kick out of it. It was a fun movie, trauma movie, 1980. And I was just blown away. Special features, just like I think 5 or 6 new interviews, bunch of archival stuff. And it was just fantastic. So yeah, I have to put Mother's Day in and buy it now. The movie may not be for everybody, but it's overall as a release, it's a buy it now, in my opinion. So there you have it, guys. Maybe I'll rank these real quick. We're going on 20 minutes, so a little bit longer than I wanted to. But I'd say the best release of the month for me personally, Hellraiser for sure. I really love that release. Then I go Night of the Demons, Hitchcock after that, Mother's Day. Um, right here, I would definitely go with Came from Outer Space. That almost made it. You know what? I'm gonna put it Came from Outer Space and buy it now. I wanted to do it earlier and I didn't. I think it deserves it. I think it deserves it. After that, I would probably go. Uh, Trying to think. I'll go Toxic Avenger. Toxie was pretty cool. Then I'll go Cujo. Then I'll go the Freaks set. Then I'll go Scream. I'll go Wicker Man. I thought Wicker Man looked great. When it got great, it looked great. Then we'll go to Scream 3, The Mist, Megan, Red Dragon. I'll put Red Dragon above. I'll put Red Dragon above Megan and The Mist. Well, no, Mist looked great. Um, okay, I'm happy with that. Night of the Demons. I'm happy with that, where that's at. Maybe I'll put Barbie at the top. Because I only said wait for the sale for that, just because I know it'll be a lot cheaper soon. And yeah, there you go. Yeah, the best release of the month was definitely Hellraiser. That set was just too insanely good. But again, guys, join us tonight. We will be live on this channel, the September Roundtable. Tons of great guests. Tons of great guests. You don't want to miss it. We're going to be talking about all these releases in October, all the great releases, a lot that I didn't get that they'll be able to talk about. And then some stuff from September as well. We're going to be covering a lot of bases today. So thank y'all for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys later.